Grand Rising. Happy Friday. I woke up at 2 a.m. channeling very, very hard. Um, my records are fully open right now. So I was called to do a reading. We're just going to hop right into the reading today. Okay. Um, yeah. Okay. What do I need to see right now? What does my collective need to see? Um, a few of you guys need to do a major detox. Not only do you need to do a detox, you need to do a very honest evaluation of the things that you do not need and the things that you need to release by springtime because they are affecting your flow state and they are affecting your ascension process at this time. Some of you guys have been distracted by external forces and been trying to distract yourself from the daily hufflepuff of life. I could be speaking to someone that likes to club a lot, likes to go out to bars, casinos, lounges, concerts, clubs, stuff like that. You definitely need to go within and basically stop emitting so much of your energy externally. Also, you might have a lot of issues that you don't want to face or you don't feel courageous enough to face right now, but it is absolutely necessary to do the evaluation process before the upcoming new year on spring equinox. Scorpio energy is significant here. You have a lot of people around you that are very determined for you to do what they want you to do. And in order to gain control of your own path, your own destiny, and your own will. Again, you need to detox with your diet, but also with the things that you invest the most of your time into. Some of you guys also need to be considering a career change at this time. And you can also be thinking about investing into a new trade or something of that nature. Also, recognize how beautiful you are from the inside out. Okay. A lot of the media and where we are right now in this timeline wants you to focus on external forces and wants you to focus on how you look as far as your physical outward appearance. Your ancestors are begging you to focus on the nature and the quality of your true character, your true soul, and your true heart at this time, because it will also be essential in your ascension process going forward. A few of you guys could have people that have been around you responsible for this blockage in your energy, and they can essentially be a part of something um, that was designed to take true divinity away from you or siphon it from you for anywhere from like around 40 to 60 years. So you could have elders that you really love and respect that are essentially agents to your divinity, to your destiny, to your soul purpose. Your spiritual inheritance is being returned as soon as you do the work, as soon as you do the detoxing, and as soon as you stop emitting your energy in other places that don't deserve you. Okay? What else do we need to know here, Spirit? This is a very specific message. You could have a particular group here doing moon magic on your ori or your crown chakra. They are very afraid of your potential. So they've been trying to move you into some type of low vibrational lifestyle. They want you to basically sell your energy, sell your body, and they want you to become part of this nightlife crew here. So even if you don't participate as far as going out to clubs, casinos, concerts, lounges, and bars, if you have anyone around you who participates in this energy, knowingly or unknowingly, that could affect your vibration in some type of way. So, also, I would recommend isolating while you are detoxing so you can see clearly what needs to be gone by springtime. Okay. There could also be some type of sex worker or stripper that is obsessed with you and obsessed with your path. And it's like whoever this person is could be a Scorpio female. They could also be a Scorpio male. Take it how it resonates. But work is significant. So this person could have an obsession with the way that you work. They could have a secret obsession and jealousy issue when it comes down to you. This person could also be known for having sexual relations with their coworkers as well. Corporate America is significant here. And a darker man or a darker woman is also significant. So you could have some type of Scorpio in your energy that is obsessed with you and obsessed with being some type of third party around you. But again, if you're in isolation and if you're single right now, that wouldn't even affect you. So I feel that you need to be completely selfish with your energy, okay? Because Spirit is warning you that you need to take a new route. Whatever you're doing, whatever is consuming most of your time in your thought process in your heart chakra space, it's a bad investment. Whoever this Scorpio energy is, they don't invest in themselves. They also could have wanted to see you murdered. They could have been working with a colorist black man or a group of colorist men that have a very big hatred towards divine women, divine feminine women. Okay. They prefer nightlife women, women that can be hired for sex, women that can be paid to be manipulated in any way, shape, or form. So they don't like women that are fully embodying their true divine feminine energy, whether it's light divine feminine energy or dark divine feminine energy. Either way, they don't like divinity because it makes them face themselves. So you could have like a delusional love for someone here that has absolutely no love for you, or this person could have a delusional obsession with you and they don't have any love for self. In either case, you need to be completely aware of how toxic and dangerous that will be if you choose to allow this person access, or even if you allow them to take up any type of space in your mind, because this person is essentially a mental pollutant here. Okay, they are literally designed to imbalance you and to throw you off of your mission, to throw you off of your journey back to self. And again, isolation and detoxing will show you exactly who this person is, even if they are not a Scorpio energy. Okay, this person has been working with people around you for some time now to keep you in a very low vibrational state, because you are obviously more easily controlled if you are in low vibration, if you are in a state of lack, fear, anxiousness, depression, etc., and so forth. So, detoxing mentally, physically, and spiritually right now will naturally raise your vibrations and protect your high vibrations once you do raise them. Okay. There's a lot of things that you need to release outside of people. You need to release any type of bitterness, any type of pain, any type of hatred in your heart for anything that you have went through. And you need to be able to flow. You need to be able to move your bitterness, your hurt, your anger, your pain into a state of gratitude, so that all of your pathways can open up and better possibilities for your future timeline can also open up to you at this time. All right. There is an Aries around you that is very determined to see you in a state of lack and poverty. This person is very jealous of you and your healing season. They're jealous of the fact that they cannot duplicate or replicate who you are as a healed person, whether I'm speaking to a man or a woman right now. So, this person is only powerful so long as they can replicate your patterns, behaviors, and movements. They cannot replicate something that they have not yet experienced. That is also why Spirit is urging you to focus more on the internal versus the external at this time, because not only will it protect your vibrations, it will also protect your destiny from people like this Aries and this Scorpio, because essentially they are emotional and spiritual vultures and vampires, and they are around to teach you a lesson on how to protect yourself spiritually as well as physically, in the case of spiritual warfare. Many times people assume that spiritual warfare is only going to come from people that they don't know. It's only going to come from things that they cannot see. However, if you are not completely clear in your channels, you will not be aware that spiritual warfare can be right around you. It can be in your family, it can be in your friendship circle. You can be experiencing spiritual warfare from a lover that does not love themselves. So you need to be able to be completely sober and vigilant when acknowledging the things that you need to release and let go of, as well as the relationships that need to be released and let go of as well. Okay, very important here. We're going to pull from my other deck in a second. You have a lot of jealous people around you that don't want to see you in your highest form. They don't want to see you step into your highest timeline. They don't want to see you be great. They want you to be in a state of low vibration and control so they can control the narrative of who you are and why you're here. However, when you take back that control and when you relinquish power from these people by essentially just beaming up on their asses, they have no effect. Their words are essentially useless, as well as their efforts to keep you in any type of lack. Yeah, we have the Ace of Swords. We also have the Fool card. And we also have the Emperor. Okay, heavy Aries and Leo energy is appearing on the board right now. There is someone around you that has decided to avoid some type of confrontation or responsibility in regards to a truth. It's like this person, whoever this person is, they could have recently traveled a long distance foolishly after creating some type of drama or chaos for you. It's like this person kicked up dirt and hopped in a car and tried to run away and tried to pretend and cosplay to be some type of emperor here in a different location. And this person is not honest. They are not just. However, they have been around you trying to utilize your energy to come across a certain way to other people. This person knows and acknowledges that you are divine, that you are the truth, and this person is a fraud and foolish for however they betrayed you. Okay. I'm also hearing they're also foolish for how they try to portray you. So this could be an Aries masculine here that was also working with a Scorpio feminine here, to cosplay as your man, and I guess the Scorpio was supposed to be acting as you. And this is being exposed. This collaboration is being exposed at this time. So, like I said, you have jealous people around you that are very obsessed with you, very obsessed with your daily movements, habits, and behaviors, but they won't be able to imitate anything so long as you do the shadow work that we just talked about. Also, this person, this Aries masculine energy, could be working with some type of group or cult here to maintain some type of power or to try to pull some type of power play over a real divine being. It's like this person is a leech. They're trying to latch onto you and stay there, to control some type of finances and some type of, it's like some type of badge of honor that is supposed to be bestowed upon you that this person is in the way of, and they need to be removed. Also, if you have any personal items with this person, they also need to be removed as soon as possible. hmm We also have the Empress, to the Justice card, to the Death card, to the Devil card. So, like I said, this person and whoever their partner is, um, they're very jealous of you. The partner is very jealous and weirdly sexually attracted to you. There's also a Libra here in the background. There's like a Libra feminine energy here that is very afraid of your power, very afraid of your awakening, very afraid of your ascension. This Libra made a deal. They made a pact here with the devil a long time ago for your soul. And you breaking free of any negative or low vibrational habits, patterns, or behaviors that could potentially keep you stuck would essentially send whoever this Libra is to the grave. That is why they're working so hard to keep you in a state of lack. But they did not anticipate that even if they were to bring you some type of chaos or destroy things in your life, that you would be better and stronger as a result of that in some type of way. So essentially, this Libra could be like a mother figure or like a stepmother figure or something like that. They never did want the best for you because seeing you in your highest light would also be seeing themselves in the grave because of this deal they made here with some type of demonic force. This Libra knows that you're the true Empress. She knows that you're very protective over not only yourself, but anything that you invest your time, your money, and your love into, which is why she has been trying to send so many false lovers and false opportunities your way. And you rising essentially sends her to the grave. Okay, take it how it resonates. But that's like a personal decision that she made. So if you felt like there was like a specific feminine energy that has been like just viciously against you for a very long time, it is because this person made a contract for some type of wealth or abundance or success off of your destruction. So when you do not participate in your own destruction, when you do not participate in having low vibration, when you do not participate in gossip, slander, destroying yourself, destroying your body, and things of that nature, it essentially kills this Libra faster and faster. That's very dark, but the contract is very dark in itself because in order for her to thrive, you must essentially kill yourself spiritually and physically in whatever way. Okay. So this person has made a lot of monetary investments in your destruction, and also in trying to block anything that you have been building on. I'm hearing for the past 10 years. Okay. So this person could be a part of a bigger group here. Like they could be a part of the Masons or the Boule. It's so crazy because it's like as much as this person has tried to harm you and tried to traumatize you and destroy you, they're actually very obsessed with you. They're actually in love with you, but that has nothing to do with their vitality being essentially depleted as you ascend, as you rise, and as you heal and get better and better. So this person knows that you have been doing better. They just don't know how. So they've been trying to make this narrative of you needing help, you needing assistance, you needing treatment, you needing medication or something like that. Because again, if people were to notice how truly healed you absolutely are, again, this Libra would already be in the grave. So it's like when the hate doesn't work, this person started telling lies. When the lies did not work, this person started sending liars to stand in to lie on your behalf. Okay. That's another reason why, if you have any type of belongings or energetic things that you have left with any past lovers. You do need to collect your things at this time, and you do need to sever the cords completely at this time, because this Libra will use literally anything that they can to their benefit in order to keep this narrative of you being some type of witch or bad person or self destructive or even aggressive to their own benefit. Because again, your rise is this person's demise that's being exposed at this time. Also, with the Knave of Chalices, there is some type of, there's a water sign here. It doesn't have to be a water sign, this could just be a younger person here that this Libra has also been secretly attacking. They've been targeting their self esteem, they've been targeting their progress in life. This Libra has been personally investing on essentially making this person um, very timid, very shy, very doubtful of self. This could be like a younger child. So if this is some type of older feminine energy, not only does she have a contract on you, she also has a contract on your children. For those of you that have children, for those of you who do not, this could be like a niece or a nephew that is tied to you and tied to your energy. And this Libra could have went into some type of demonic contract with a Gemini to essentially wipe out you and your bloodline in some type of way. With the Seven of Chalices in this deck, that is essentially like the Seven of Cups. So that did just come out, and that is actually indicative of. Give me one second. I'm looking that up, guys. It is indicative of mastery and domination in the world of emotions, and also learning the secrets of love. So the more they try to turn you and whoever you love on you guys' heads, it's like you guys are learning secretly how to master yourself, how to go within, and how to discover self love in the midst of people who do not love you or mean you any good. Okay. So this Libra could be doing a lot in her power to make you feel helpless, to make you feel like um, something is just not going to work out for you, to discourage you in some type of way. But really, when you do not have any addictions and when you do not go outside of yourself for recognition or applause or acceptance, all you are left to do is get closer to your ancestors, to get closer to your divinity, and to essentially learn how to master your own energy and dominate in your own space and in your own right. Okay. So again, everything that this person has placed over you is backfiring, because the more that you heal, the more you're showing the people that come after you how to heal as well. And that's also killing them. So this person could be like essentially hiding from the spotlight. They don't really want to be seen. They could be doing a lot of things in the background because they look terrible. Like genuinely, they look really, really terrible. Um, they're also very confused on what to do next, because they feel like if they were to leave a current location or situation, it would essentially blow their spot up and make them look very, very guilty. But they have been doing very guilty things here in the middle of the night. Like they could have been sneaking off and doing a lot of rituals and spell work and moon magic um, around you, your destiny, and your children if you have them. This person feels left out in the cold, not only by you, but also by God. And so they have turned to working with, I'm hearing Baal. So they've been trying to make sacrifices to some type of satanic god here in order to keep their life. This person could be making a lot of like goat sacrifices and cow and chicken sacrifices. Okay. I'm also hearing they've been working with a group of Nigerians to extend their life force in some type of way, but it's not working. Every form of dark magic or spell work that they have been throwing to preserve themselves is essentially killing them faster, is what I'm hearing, which is another reason why they have been avoiding the spotlight and they do not want to be seen at this time, because up close you can see the demonic possession in this person's eyes. Okay, it's all over them, I'm hearing. And it's also about to be all over for this person. Okay. Literally, I didn't even shuffle the cards yet, but jail or hell came out. So that is this person's fate if they don't get their shit together. If this person does not right their wrongs with you and the people who they have also wronged, literally, they will only be going to jail or hell. There will be no middle ground. There will be no spell work that they can cast to extend their life force. There will essentially be nowhere for this person to run that death will not find them if they decide to try to avoid any type of charges for being the vampire that they are. Okay? So, again, your rise is this person's demise. I think I'm going to have to label this video that because this is like a dark witch here that has been thriving and reigning for maybe 40 years. And they have been maintaining the position that they have by targeting and destroying divine beings in their community and also close in proximity to them. Okay. I'm also hearing this person has a lot of friends. They also have a lot of karmic debt. So this person's acquaintances have been trying to help them clear this karmic debt, but nothing is being cleared. If anything, it's getting deeper and deeper into the hole. And everyone that is assisting this person at this time is essentially going to be falling into the hole of either jail or hell with this person. Okay. And so basically, everything that this person is doing, they are essentially investing in their own undoing because they refuse to be right as far as the way that they correct themselves and hold themselves accountable. This is definitely a narcissist. This is definitely a possessed person. And this person has no actual intention on changing or doing anything differently that has led them to this current path of destruction. All right. This person is definitely after your crown. She could have been trying to impersonate you. If you are a female watching this could also be a male. If you are a male watching this, take it how it resonates. Whoever this being is around you, again, they no longer have themselves as far as their souls. So they have sold their souls. And because they have sold their soul and they don't know how to get it back, they're trying to essentially make you sell yours and also steal your divinity in some type of way. But this person is grossly uneducated in the spiritual realm because literally you cannot steal another person's divinity, especially when they are at home with themselves and they are at peace within themselves. And that is why this person is essentially investing in their own destruction and death every time they try to do things against you. It is being suggested that you be brave enough to be kind, but also turn down any love offers coming towards you because they will be karmic until you complete this path of ascension and you complete this level up. Okay. This Libra has been trying to use all of her connections and exhausting all of her resources here to bring her some type of victory. So there's been a lot of handshaking in the background, a lot of people being paid off on her behalf, a lot of people trying to cover up this person's dirt, but they will not be experiencing a victory because it does belong to you. We also have Ephesians 5:11. Take no part in the unfruitful works of darkness, but instead expose them. So again, it's fine to be kind. It's actually cool to be kind and brave and stuff like that. But when it comes down to people essentially trying to offer you any kind of love offers at the moment, be it friendship or romantic, definitely decline those because, again, that could actually be some type of secret contract that you are not aware about, that this person that's trying to destroy you is essentially trying to set you up and to eliminate you in some type of way or to paint and cast an illusion about who you are in some type of way because this person is very jealous. And at this point, they're very desperate. They're literally shooting for broke in all of the ways that they have been trying to target you. And it's very, very obvious. But because this person is essentially on their deathbed, they don't care. Okay. So, like, just be careful because desperate people do desperate things all the time. And honestly, I feel like desperate people are a little bit more dangerous than fearful people because desperate people are literally willing to do anything to stay on top or to climb to the top. And I just would not associate myself with anything concerning this person or their energy, connections, or resources at this time. just for spiritual protection purposes. Okay. You also do have an older air sign around you that is very protective of you. They're very sure that you actually have purpose, that you absolutely are divine, and they want to protect your healing process. Okay, this doesn't have to be a man, it could be an older woman around you, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, that has witnessed your growth and that can testify that you are a lot better in character and spirit and soul than this person here, this Libra that's been constantly attacking you. And essentially, they are helping you to protect your wheel of fortune at this time, though it might be uncomfortable because this King of Chalices, there's an older Scorpio energy here that is hell bent on stealing from you, spiritually and physically. You have a lot of inheritance here in multiple realms that has been hidden from you until this point in time, which is also why it is essential for you to really go within and detox for one, but also clean out anything that would stop you from feeling like the best version of yourself, including connections, including career choices, and including resources here that basically don't contribute to your highest self, okay? Because all that going out stuff and exposing yourself to the nightlife and stuff like that, it has absolutely no growth potential to your highest timeline for those of you who are divine beings. Some people thrive in the nightlife because that's how they make their money. That's how they feel important. That's how they assure themselves that they are relevant in this timeline. So this message won't be for everyone. This is specifically for the divine beings that are coming across this channel at this time. We also have the Knave of Gold to the Nine of Mallets. So there's like a fire sign energy around you, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Or this just could be someone that's showing up in fire energy right now that is seeing you, witnessing you, working hard. And it's like they're trying to emulate you, but they can only copy and paste when it comes down to your appearance because who you are at heart, um, this person cannot duplicate. Okay. This person, the Knave of Gold, like I said, represents fire. And this card specifically is a representation of joy, beauty, as well as passion of youth. So you could be very youthful. You could be very childlike. Okay. And it's like, on the other hand, you're childlike while this person is very childish. Okay. So people know the difference between you and whoever your copycats are in your energy. Okay. You like to grow. You hold yourself accountable. You do not avoid conflict, but you're also not aggressive. You just particularly um, feel that confronting your enemies, confronting your problems is a healthier choice than trying to avoid them or to cast illusions over them. And this person essentially does the opposite in your energy. Okay. And also, you have the ability to touch whatever you invest in and it becomes to gold. Okay. So, this person only knows how to set things on fire. While you have like the green thumb and the magic touch to transform things, this person literally is like a destroyer, a childish destroyer that doesn't essentially know how to step into their power. And they could have also sold their soul. And they could be a minion of this Libra energy. This could be like a December Sagittarius, I'm hearing, or January Sagittarius for some of you guys. This could also be an Aries woman or an older Leo woman. Okay, so take it how it resonates. And then also with the Nine of Mallets, that's like the Nine of Pentacles in this deck, which represents the silent and persevering work that is resulting in beautiful and perfect work. So all of your haters, all of your copycatters, all of your perpetrators are witnessing you like literally glow up. And I'm also hearing gloss up right before their eyes. I gotta look up what the actual etymology of gloss is because I mean, as far as I know, gloss only pertains to lip gloss, but I mean, I'm guessing that was a word before lip gloss was a thing. So, yeah, they're witnessing your glow up and your gloss up at this time, and they cannot. It's like I'm seeing the visualization of an eagle with a crow that is like essentially trying to attach itself to the back of the eagle's wing. The higher you ascend, the harder it will be for these crows to essentially stay in your energy and to stay on your wings. They can only do but so much, vibrationally speaking. So, therefore, the solution is not attacking these people, it's not trying to destroy them back, it's not trying to inflict harm or pain or destruction into their life. The actual solution to all of the people attacking you right now is to vibrate higher than them and to soar to heights that they essentially cannot fly to, okay? And to stay focused in your airways and in your pathway to the point where as though the people that are trying to keep you down don't even affect you because at the core, you are essentially way stronger than all of these people put together. And you need to prove that to yourself and nobody else at this point in time, okay? It's like these people were counting on you to be insecure and they were counting on you to doubt yourself so you could seek approval from them. So these could be people that are close to you, people that you could know as family or as friends or something like that. But you know, true family does not depend on blood ties or how people are related by way of blood because like I always heard blood is thicker than water, but when blood is treating you like shit and when blood is trying to sacrifice you and when blood does not want to see you become the best version of yourself, that's absolutely not true. I feel like true blood has a lot more to do with your soul tribe and the people that naturally resonate with you, the people that naturally want to see you be the best version of yourself, and the people that like root for you without you having to ask them to. That's your blood. Because these people around you trying to keep you at the same ground level as them, and they don't want you to climb higher or to soar higher than they are. That's not blood. That's not family. Okay. That's also why you need to be isolated so you can see people and places around you for exactly what they are. Because the people that I'm speaking on right now literally want to cause some type of disruption to your change and your motion and your transformation because they want to inhibit your freedom. They want to block your freedom. They want to block your future. They want to block your choices because they're jealous of you and they feel in their head that they cannot do what you do. So they don't want you to do it either, essentially. Okay. A lot of these people have mental illnesses and they've been trying to project their mental illness onto you. So, again, focusing and just doubling up. Like I'm hearing the double up by Nipsey Hussle. Double up, never let a hard time humble us. Like that's the mood we need to be in right now as a divine collective. Because, yeah, there are scabs. Yeah, there are leeches. Yeah, there are people that don't want to see you be great. But, double down on who you are. Stand strong and stand firm in your own character and in your own journey and destiny. And don't allow anyone to tell you what you can't fucking do. If anything, make a list of all the naysayers that tell you what you can't do and who you can't be. And if it like resonates as far as the things that you want to do, make it your business to accomplish those things just to prove it to yourself. You don't even have to announce it to the people that are telling you that you can't. Essentially, do it for you. Okay, do your biggest one for you. You could have been involved in great rituals in the past to essentially split your psyche. And these people been trying to lower your sexual energy as well so they could have access to it. They have a lot of threesomes, sex parties, and orgies. And honestly, that's sexually speaking and spiritually speaking, that's filthy. So a lot of these people do also have diseases here that they're upset with you for not sharing and partaking in them with. Okay. And when these people came for you, they did not anticipate that they would essentially be destroying themselves. So they really should have played with something safer, but before they tried to come fucking with you, okay? And honestly, it's a completion to the trauma cycle of keeping you in lack, keeping you in low vibration, making you doubt yourself, keeping you addicted to whatever. If you have like any substance addictions, any food addictions, just any habits that would contribute to you essentially being able to destroy yourself. It's a complete closure to that. You have control. So at this point, everything that you do thus forth is a personal choice, whether you choose to ascend past your own bullshit or whether you choose to stay in it. It is a choice, and no one is controlling you at this time because it is a completion to those cycles of you being controlled and manipulated against your will, and against your knowledge, because you essentially didn't know until you knew. Okay. Also, we have the number 9, which is also the number of transcendence and release. And we also just mentioned releasing things that do not serve you in the beginning of this video. So, again, it is a choice to either stay stuck or to choose to move forward from everything that you have been through. It is a choice to allow your trauma to define you or allow your trauma to refine you. Okay. Everything's a choice. So, the less you attach your identity to trauma and hurt and pain and conflict and everything that these people have put you through, everything that you deemed as unfair that you had to experience in life, the less you as a person, your identity will dissolve as far as who you have known yourself to be. And the more you will essentially evolve into wholeness and into oneness, not only with yourself, but with the all around you. Okay. And that is true connectedness. That is true being at one and being at peace within self. Okay. Also, if you do decide to dissolve your identity that is attached to your trauma and your pain and your bitterness and your hurt from everything that essentially didn't make sense to you, you choose to step into your divinity simultaneously. Okay, very important here. Also, we do have the number 22, which is the architect of light. So literally dissolving your identity that you have identified with your addictions, with your trauma, with your bad friends, with your bad relationships, with your bad jobs, the less you attach yourself to that, the more you manifest your highest timeline and the more you step into the best version of yourself. Okay. And like if you choose to stay attached to those things, honestly, you choose to stay a stranger to your soul, and basically you estrange yourself from your highest timeline, from your divinity, and from your own magic. Okay, and that's literally by way of choice. So these people that made it their business to become your enemies and to attack you, and the people that just were determined to not see the best version of you, honestly, again, they invested in their own destruction because they don't have to hold on to whatever hurt is making them feel envious and hateful towards you either. Okay, so everything is connected. The less you pay these people mind and what they've tried to do to you or what they have done to you mind, the more you step into your own divinity. The less that they attach themselves to whatever hurt and lack that they have experienced within their own lives and stuff to make them feel like they had to come for you to stop you from stepping into whatever your light is, the less of evil, vindictive people that they will be. And probably they'll live longer for that. Okay. So everything is connected. All right. Everyone can learn something here. And people are learning, regardless of whatever narratives have been spun about you, that you are actually very much so independent and self reliant. Like, you don't need these people, you don't need groups, you don't even need corporations to tell you who you are and to validate you because somehow, in some way, you always make a way for yourself and you're always good by yourself. Okay. And these people are also very much so aware that they cannot block your ascension. If anything, them attempting to constantly block your ascension is only blocking their own ascension. So it's like people are paying attention to spiritual law and principles finally because they're getting tired of their life looking jacked up and raggedy. And they're also getting tired of people seeing your true light in the midst of them trying to constantly throw shade on you and over your light. Okay. People are seeing you now publicly as a natural mystic, naturally magical, a being that is not of this world. Because again, you're no longer attracted or attached to any of those things that created some type of worldly character for you. So you're completely in a new timeline for the divine beings here that I'm speaking to. These people need to get up on your level, but they can't get up on your level so long as they try to essentially be you, destroy you, and try to take you down. So honestly, you don't have any competition at all. these people thought that you were their competition. But again, the higher you vibrate, the less they'll be able to keep up with you. And also, your rise will be their demise so long as they do not step into their highest timeline and they do not do the work to be the best versions of themselves. Okay. So, as long as they stay attached to all the hurt and the trauma and the pain, they will always be beneath you. They will always be lower than you, and you will essentially always be better than them mentally, physically, spiritually, and everything else. Okay. Do we need to know anything else before I go here, Spirit? Is there anything else that I need to know and that my collective needs to know before I close up? Is there anything else that my collective needs to know? You need to know that your justice is them being essentially left out in the cold by the universe. So, literally, prove it to yourself that you can be better than the things that people have sent your way to block you, to keep you stuck, and to keep you addicted or in certain patterns and frequencies that are not of your highest timeline. Okay. Literally, just doing that will signal death and destruction for all these groups, all these cults, all these hater family members, hater former colleagues, and hater former lovers here that didn't want to see you be great. Okay. It's like you don't have to make it your mission to take anyone down. Make it your mission to be the greatest version of yourself and to exceed your own expectations. And that will literally destroy these people mentally, physically, and spiritually from the inside out. Just like you will be glowing from the inside out the more you detach from everything that made you worldly, everything that made you doubt yourself, and everything that essentially would have contributed to you being like these people in any way, shape, or form. Okay. So that is what I have for you guys today. I do hope this message resonated for my lovelies. Okay. If it does resonate, smash that like button for me and let me know that it resonated. And also to help this video spread along the algorithm because people definitely have been hating on my channel. They definitely do not want people to tap into their fullest potential around here. And the higher this video gets play as far as likes and views, the more it will spread around the algorithm and the more we can wake people up that are trapped in their trauma cycles and stuff like that. Okay. So thank you for watching. If you are new here and you appreciate my vibe, smash that subscribe button and become a member of my tribe. And don't forget to smash the bell as well because I literally never know when I'm coming on camera. And it's like what it's like 3:44. Prime example of me never knowing when I'm coming on camera. So you guys are welcome. I am reading the chats and everything, but honestly, that's a lot to read. If you would like a personal reading, I'll leave my information below. And I'll catch y'all later.